Hello, fans of the Vintner Enterprise and the Vintner channel and the whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be going through, so today we're going to be judging some skins. And what skins, you may ask? Well, I recently achieved Diamond 4 in League of Legends, and I said at the end of my video reacting to it that I would normally buy a skin for the character I got the rank I wanted to on. However, I already had all the Callista skins. So, as a reward to Callista, I'm going to be, and the other champs that I use to achieve the role I want, or I keep saying role, the rank I want. We're going to be judging some skins, specifically Viego, Ryze, Lilia, Callista, and Akali. And I think we'll actually do it in reverse order. We will, let me lower the music a bit. I have some jams to keep us in the groove, going through all the skins. I think we'll go in reverse order, starting with Akali. Maybe I'll talk a bit about the character. Maybe I'll show a specific thing I like for each skin. We'll see. We'll see how we're gonna rock. So, starting with Akali. Akali was definitely the champ I struggled with most. And truth be known, I don't really know why I played her. But I will say she does have a good set of skins. So let's talk about the one I personally used the most, was Star Guardian Akali. Now, I didn't personally like this skin before. I would always use... I realize this doesn't have the KDA all-out version. Okay, well, whatever. So we'll put Star Guardian in S tier. That's probably the one I'll continue to use next time I play Akali. I just think the skin looks and sounds so nice. But obviously it's a legendary, so that's to be expected. Let's talk about some Akali skins that I don't like. What's the Stinger Akali, I think it is? Maybe Strike? No. I'm pretty sure this is Stinger. More like Stinker. This skin sucks. It, doesn't look good in game. It doesn't have any cool animations. I really don't like the splash art. And the splash art's usually the most important part to me. Blood Moon Akali, I think, looks a lot worse than it did before her rework, but that's neither here nor there. I do miss old Akali, but whatever. Her Blood Moon skin wasn't the best in the game. Infernal Akali's my favorite Infernal skin, probably. I really hate the Infernal skin line, but I think it looks, the splash art at least looks really nice, and I do own the skin, so... I don't think I'll use it, so maybe I'll put it in B tier. I don't think it's nice enough to use. Actually, no. If someone on my team is also going an Infernal skin, I'll typically go this skin. Now we have Striker Akali. So Striker Akali, I really don't like, actually. It's one of the Akali skins I don't own, and I don't know if it's the reason is that I'm unlucky getting it, or if it just doesn't really speak to me. I think it's the latter. It doesn't really speak to me, but I like it better than the Stinger Akali. Now we have Nurse Akali. I think it's alright. I don't really have much to say past that. If you like nurses, I guess it's cool. I don't know. I don't like nurses. Then we have Knight. Something Akali? Hold on. I have League pulled up on this side in case I wanted to look at any of the skins. It's called Silverfang Akali. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of that dude from Naruto. I can't remember his name right now. Kakashi, I think it was. And it was one of my first Akali skins. I definitely used it before her rework, but it's nothing special now compared to what she has. Crime City Akali has got to be one of my least favorite skin lines. Crime City, I hate it. And her skin isn't really helping the entire skin line. Now we have Headhunter Akali. I don't like how this is cut off, since this is one of my favorite skins, so... Here, let me pull it up. I think this is the best looking, Here, I have it pulled up. I think this is the best looking Headhunter skin. Oops. And I do own it. The Akali, let me go through the Akali skins I own. Apparently play Clash this weekend, guys. Sorry, I needed to get rid of the Akali skins I own. This is the one I was talking about, the Prestige KDA Akali. This is the one I used to use before Star Guardian Akali came out. Yeah, between 2020 and 2023, I used this skin. And like I said, I don't own... Is this skin new? Is this skin... These are not on the list. I've never seen these skins before. Holy... This skin's good. What? Put this in S tier. Put this in double S tier, actually. That skin's super good. Is Project Akali on here? Yeah, Project's on here. It's a pretty mediocre skin, I think, especially for its price tag. Hold on, let me check its, I thought it was a legendary. Let me put League back to the side here while we finish up Akali. I don't remember what this Akali skin is called. Hold on. I have it. Wait, do I own it? Yeah, Sashimi Akali. I thought it was that, but I didn't want to be like, oh, it's Sashimi... and then it's like Barbecue Akali. I know it's Barbecue Leona. This skin's kind of funny. You know, funny skins are not... I like funny skins. Oh, let me talk about Headhunter. Headhunter's another, like, A tier. What's this? KDA All Out? This one's good. This one, I'll admit, this one's really good. But I don't think it's better than, like, regular KDA. I think regular KDA is, like, S tier. And then, like... KDA Prestige Edition's like next to it. And then what's this one? Oh, that's a True Damage Akali. I don't like True Damage Akali. I'll put it in B tier. It's nothing special. Whoops. Yeah, but Akali was definitely a champ I had fun with. Mainly to reignite my passion for climbing. But never did I think I would get Diamond playing as her. Moving on to the girl who actually got me Diamond, Callista. Let's see. Callista's gonna be pretty quick. She doesn't have a lot of skins, so her base skin's actually included in here. So I never use base skins. I never, ever use base skins. Because I feel like, it's like picking the default... I never pick the default color in a fighting game. I just hate having an option and not picking my option, you know? It's not that I think base Callista's ugly, though she kind of is. But... I always like picking a skin. Which is why I own a skin on, like, every character. So let's go from worst to best. World's Callista is such a bad skin. It's so boring. It doesn't change her colors or spell effects at all. It has I think it has a decent recall animation, but if you want like a decent recall animation, just pick SKT Callista. Since that one's kind of obscured. It's not, since Callista isn't in the center of it. Let me pull it up. Because I do own all the Callista skins, as I've said. This is how she looks. Here's the Callista skin. It's okay, the yellow accents. So... Ugh, I almost sneezed. So that's why that skin's a bit better than this blue one, and while her base model's blue. And now we get to the colorful ones. So, Blood Moon was a decent skin. Because Callista didn't get a ton of skins for like the longest time. So I always thought Blood Moon was the coolest out of these three. But after Marauder, I think like Marauder and Fairy Court are both S tier. They're both really, really good. Fairy Court for the sound effects and recall animation, and then Marauder for the splash art. I think it looks really cool, and it's like very different from base Callista. That segment was a lot faster than Akali, wasn't it? We got a quicker one, actually, believe it or not. You know, people talk about, like, Skarner having no skins. I understand Skarner's been out for, like, 10 years. But Lilia has... I couldn't even find a tier list that had just her skins. I had to pick this one with all of her chromas as well. But Lilia gets no love. It's a shame. Like I said, I don't like base splash arts. Or, I like base splash arts. I don't like base skins. Okay, let's talk about her skins. I like these all for different reasons. I like the color palette on, the skin is called... Hold on. I'm not looking it up. I'm thinking. Dawn? No. Okay, I'm looking it up. I forgot. Sorry, guys. My memory ain't the best. It's called Spirit Blossom. Yeah, Spirit Blossom was the first Lilia skin I bought. And it's okay. I like the color palette. I like Spirit Blossom, kind of. It's not my favorite skin line, but I would much rather them do like Star Guardian every single year rather than another round of Spirit Blossom. I think Star Guardian skins are the best. Oh, especially when they brought in... Oh, hold on. When they brought in Hiroyuki Sawano to do the Season 3... Star Guardian theme song? Holy. Riot was cooking back then! And now they have the largest budget they've ever had in years. And never mind. I like Nightbringer, because one thing I don't like about Spirit Blossom is how girly it is. I feel like Lily is a very girly character, and her animations and her spell effects and everything is just so girly, and I don't really like girly characters. So I feel like Nightbringer allows for a pretty cool skin while not being too girly. And then this Shan Hai, I think it's her worst skin, but it has the best splash art. It looks so nice. I just want to quickly pull it up on my screen. I think it looks so nice. Like the framing, the coloring, the bird, the little like ink markings, you know. And I get it's like a Chinese skin. It's like Chinese, but I think it's good. I think it's a good skin. So yeah, that's my rating on Lilia. I don't really have anything to say about her. Moving on, who do we have next? We got Rise in the driver's seat. This character has been one of my favorite for years. And it's not really a surprise when he has such great skins. Not really. I think his skins before like Guardian of the Sands, I'll pull that one up. Maybe Worlds. No. I think his skins are, like, really terrible. Obviously, I'm not gonna say anything about the base skin, because I never use it. Young Rise is I'm automatically putting it in S tier. Just because if I had this skin, hold on, let me make S tier blue. For Rise. Because if I had this skin, I think I'd use it every single time, just since it's a beta skin. SKT Rise is not a bad one. I pick it from time to time. One thing I like about it is Faker used it. Or, no, it's not Faker. I may have used it once, but it's Faker's skin. And Faker, you know, how can you not like Faker? He's cemented himself as, like, the best League player of all time. What's this skin? Is this the World's Rise? We'll come back to it. Is this Triumphant Rise? I think Triumphant Rise is my least favorite. Hold on, let me, oops. I did not mean to open Crunchyroll. Did you know there's a Crunchyroll app? I only found that out recently. Their website was down, so I tried to download an app. Yes, this is Triumphant Rise. I think it's the ugliest looking one. I have no idea why you would use it over any of his other skins. Let's go... Oh gosh, what Rise is this? A Tribal Rise I used to use a lot back in the day, but I think it's so ugly as well. Let's talk about... what's this Rise skin called? Uncle Rise? Yeah. Uncle Rise is a pretty funny skin. For joke skins, it's not very funny, but it's funny. Then we have, oh, this is for Rise Whitebeard. I don't own this skin, unfortunately. This is one of the skins I don't own. I love this specific skin line with these 4 characters, with Braum Leonhardt, Hearthstone Gragas. I don't remember the name of the skin. Rise, Whitebeard, and then Bears. I like that the skin line. And you know, I think this is not the best skin in the skin line, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. Let's now talk about Professor Rise. I think this is also one of his worst skins. I have no idea why you would use that. Except for like a thumbnail of a video. The splash art's pretty funny. And now we're getting into the good skins. I think World's Rise came out recently. I think it's one of my least favorite skins that he has. Guardian of the Sands, he's a bit obscured by Rengar, so let me pull up how he looks in that. He looks like this. I don't really like the skin line particularly, but I think the spell effects look extremely cool. I'm putting it in A tier. Arcana Rise is probably one of my favorite. I'm going to put it in S tier. Zombie Rise is a good skin. I'm going to put it in high A tier. I think it kind of pales in comparison to Zombie Brand, which is, you know, they're different tier skins, but I would have liked Zombie Rise to be a bit cooler and not just be like worse Zombie Brand. Dark Crystal Rise is another one. Before Arcana came out, I always used Dark Crystal Rise. I love the like red and pink spell effects. It just looked so menacing and dangerous. And obviously my favorite, Pirate Rise, has the best taunt in the game. Where, hold on, let me change up the music. I'm not feeling this song. Is this not the song we just did? Hold on, sorry guys. Oh no. Hold on. I like this mix. This mix kind of goes hard. While we're about to finish. Where was I? Yeah, so this is my tier list for Rise skins. Very, very cool champion. He's probably the most top heavy out of all the characters so far. Yeah, Kali was pretty low. Lilia, didn't have any skin in S tier. I like them all for different reasons, but I don't love any of them. Yeah. Rise. And then Callista doesn't have, like, any skins. So let's end off with probably the best champion Riot has released in a very, very long time. Viego. So you might you might look at my stats and you might be like, why do you have 48 games played with a positive win rate on Viego, but you didn't get Diamond with him? And I just have so little fun playing jungle. I think jungle is the most boring role. And they've nerfed Viego to be a laner so many times. Like, these were my last Viego games. I played Viego, like, almost a month ago. You know, I was climbing, like, really well, you know, Emerald, and I was just stuck in Emerald. Hold on. Look, like, Emerald 4, Emerald 3, Emerald 3, Emerald 3, and then it keeps going on. You know, and I think I'm improving, and then I have a team disparity, and then I think I'm climbing again, then I have a really bad game. I don't even know what went wrong this game. No one did particularly well besides the Corki. And then I really tried to get out of this bad luck phase I was in, but I don't know. I didn't believe in the Viego, I'll be honest. I have no faith in my own character, and maybe that's a personal struggle I have with myself. But, you know, these games made me lose faith in Viego, but I still think he's a very fun character. I think if you're good at him, you get rewarded. I think that's what makes him the most fun character. So, let's talk about his skins real quick. Base Viego, I never use. I'll be honest, even when I, like, go on a new account, I really hate using champions I don't have skins for. EDG, I think, has one of my favorite E effects. I think his E looks good, and then everything else looks so bad. And I don't really like EDG as a team. They're not one of my favorite teams. Now let's talk about Lunar Beast Viego. I think this skin is okay. Also has, like, a decent E. But I just feel like it's really, like, these next three skins are so good in comparison. So I'm gonna rate them in release order. I think we got Pentakill Viego first. I like Pentakill skins. I think they're some of the best skins in all of League of Legends. Just because Pentakill makes the best music out of any of the music groups. You know, it's like, if you like K-pop, KDA, yay, you know. If you like whatever genre True Damage is, if you like rap and hip-hop, yeah, True Damage. I don't think, like, I think, like, most people can like a hip-hop artist or maybe some hip-hop songs, but I feel like True Damage was not, it didn't hit, like, quite the mark on what you would want for a hip-hop song. It's like KDA does such a better job at being like a good K-pop song, not just a K-pop song. You know what I mean? So, wherein I think not True Damage, Pentakill just has, like, the best metal music one could want to listen to. It's like, you know, I'm a big fan of Guilty Gear. It's like, I kind of feel so embarrassed when it's, like, the end of the year and Spotify's telling me, like, I listen to video game music. It's like, no, I listen to Pentakill and the Guilty Gear soundtrack. I think you can call that metal. You don't need to call it video game music. I'm not listening to, like, you know, the Persona soundtrack. Although, 1 year I was, I'll be honest. One year I spent most of the time listening to the Persona soundtrack. So yeah, I really like all the pentakill skins, and this skin just looks so nice how it's like all decked out in white and red. I think white and red's a very underestimated color palette. Everyone likes to go to the black and the red. Black and red is cool. And, you know, the antithesis of that, let's say, is like, maybe you want to create some like hero and villain dynamic with like the Dawnbringer and Nightbringer. That's a very like black and red versus white and blue skin line. But white and red also looks very, very good. So I'm putting this in S tier. Now let's talk about King Viego. King Viego used to be like B tier. But they got rid of the filter on his voice. Or maybe they never had it. Or maybe I just stopped complaining about... I think my initial complaint was, you know, it's weird to have, like, Viego before he was corrupted. But he still, like, says stuff about him being corrupted, but... I don't know, something about the skin... I think the chroma I use on it just... has me like it so much. I feel like Viego becomes a lot more relatable. Even though, I'll be honest, like, you look at this and you're probably like, oh, you know, Viego's your most played champion, you know, this season. I didn't play last season. I played like 10 games, 20 games. Then this season I played like 10 games, whatever. I didn't play during season 2023. I didn't like that season at all. But in season 2022, you'll see I played a ton of Viego. In season 2021, you'll see I played a ton of Viego. In season... Wait, are these... I was so confused for a second. I played like the same amount of games. And Viego and Lilia were my most played. You look at my season 2020. I didn't play at all. What? I was too busy playing Among Us and... What's another game that came out in 2020? I don't even remember. Yeah, I clearly, I didn't know what I was doing in 2020. In 2019, Nunu was my most played? Holy, I need to be executed. Poppy, I do know this. These were like my most played champs total. Season 7. Yeah, you see, like, I didn't really have like a character I liked until Viego came out, right? He's like the only character I've had more than 20 games on. Like you see, I never had like 20 plus games on any character. Because Annie, 1 year in season 7. It's like, Viego was the first champ I really resonated with, even though this is like the year he came out and I didn't do that good with him. I still had I'd like to mention, I still had higher win rate on Viego than his win rate in-game. He had such a low win rate. Yeah, so Viego is definitely the first champ I resonated with. Holy. What's the game disparity here? I played, 44 games, and then here I played, 48. I see. Yeah. I played, like, the same amount of Viego, but I played so much better. Wait, did I? I don't even know. Hold on. Sorry, I've kind of gone off topic. I played about the same. What about this year? I played a bit better. Holy, I played so many games this year. Who remembers me in 2021? Syndra. Draven. What? Somebody must have hacked into my account. Because you'll see, I'll be honest, I should upload, like, coaching sessions. I decreased the champ pool. You know, obviously I have some of these characters, the one-off characters, but definitely not as much as I did in previous seasons. And, you know, I'd really like to do more content when it comes to League, and I feel like this is, the first, I didn't even finish rating his skins! This skin's made for me. It's a fighting game skin. I love fighting games. I love playing fighting games. They're the best game genre, easily. They're like, puzzle games, but a bit better. It's like, I want to talk a bit about my history. So I played, puzzle games. I mainly played puzzle games. Like, when I first got Steam, I just downloaded, like, every puzzle game. And then I played a bit of rhythm games, and I mainly played roguelikes. I played The Binding of Isaac and Risk of Rain. And those are still my most played games on Steam. I didn't really play them on console. And then, around 2014... No. Maybe a bit before 2014. I was playing fighting games. I started playing fighting games in 2014. And I never looked back. So yeah, that's been my tier list. I hope you like it. If you want to see more League of Legends content, please leave a comment down below what you would like to see. Either full gameplay, unedited, maybe edited gameplay clips, maybe voiceovers of me talking about a game, like gameplay in the background, and me talking about the game, or me talking about a topic related to League, or me just having random gameplay in the background while I talk about... I guess that's the same, isn't it? Oh well. Let's go through them once again. Okay, Akali, very fun character. I don't know why most of her skins aren't here. After all, she's like the most popular League champ. What feels like. Hold on, what's her play rate usage? I'm curious. 6%. Meh, not bad. Not bad. And what's like Diego's pick rate? I'm curious. Holy. I'm abusing the champ. This champ's broken. Emerald plus. I'll have you know I'm Diamond plus. It feels so good to be Diamond. I'll be honest. When you finally get that goal that you set for yourself, it feels so good. And do I think I could get Masters? Sure. I think if I committed to playing until the end of the season every day, I could get Masters. I'm not going to do that. I don't really think I'd have a lot of fun playing until Masters, you know. That sounds awful. I would probably switch my roles twice. I mean, I switched from jungle to mid lane and then mid lane to ADC just in Emerald. Emerald sucked! And I realize Diamond isn't as hard to get through as let's say Emerald, but still. I have a terrible mental when it comes to League. Because I feel like things should be... I feel like things should act one way and they're not. So that's why I feel like I should share my opinion more about skins than I should League, but that's where we're at now, and that's where we're finishing this episode. If you like this episode, if you like just hearing me ramble on, you know, I realize you get like these content creators, and they're like very scripted. They're like, oh, you know, I wanna create this content for my channel, and I wanna release it out to my audience so that they can experience it. I feel like it's so much more important to have, you know, it's like, I'm going to do something and we'll see how it goes, and maybe I don't think this content is particularly exciting in itself. I don't think anyone necessarily cares. I think Pirate Rise is the best skin, but I feel like the ability to share my opinion and maybe resonate on the fact that some of the older skins in League can still be good. Like, I don't think Infernal Akali is the best skin, but some of you may agree that the splash art looks very, very cool. And I feel like it's my, it's more so I'm broadcasting myself. I'm doing what YouTube's intended for. I'm creating, you know, I'm doing stuff that I'm able to record myself doing and then uploading it, rather than making like this TV program style, like, this week we're going to be tackling the next 5 champs in my, most played. Next episode, we're going to be talking about Akshan, Poppy, Nidalee, Kindred, and Silas skins. Stay tuned. Leave a like. It's like, I don't like that. That's not what I'm going to do. I've decided I'm going to hop on. I'm going to talk about Kali, Kalista, Lilia, Ryze, and Viego. And we're just going to let it rock. So, remember to keep on letting it rock. I feel like that's gonna become my catchphrase. I said it so much playing Persona that I just can't stop saying it. I've just so associated it with my content. So don't forget to keep on rocking it. Rock that like button. Rock that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time.